See, what you had to do was your job that day in the cell, and I wouldn't even blink an eyelid.
No, I did.
Yeah, maybe, but you went a little bit beyond.
No,
You know, the
it's just that.
insults,
Exactly.
the shit talking.
Sticks and stones.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll show you some sticks and stones in a minute.
Well, the words won't hurt me. At least I can say
Yeah.
that.
I don't know.
Should I tell him the fun fact?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Fletcher.
Hello.
How many bones do you reckon you have in your body?
Oh, I know this. Hold on.
Well, regardless, more than half of them are in your hands and feet. So it does not take a whole lot of work to break half the bones in your body.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Isn't he the marshal that thinks he dresses the best out of everyone in the state? Wouldn't it?
Who?
The Beckett
Oh.
is.
I mean, he
Oh,
is
it's not-
dressed
it's
pretty
not a
smartly.
famous-
I mean,
No,
thanks,
yeah,
miss.
he's dressed. He's dressed.
I gotta
great.
give him that.
Yeah, no, you dress
Very
amazingly.
businesslike. Yeah, very
I just-
businesslike.
I just thought, like, wouldn't it be great though if we made him put on this man's clothes right here, and he was made to wear what I guess he would think is like the ugliest clothes ever.
No, that would be yours.
Yeah, that's fine, but I mean, I'm comfy. I dress comfy.
No, you're not. You're not dressed the worst. I lied.
Oh,
Probably you.
Meh.
what do you think? Which one? Like, what article is that? Like, is the straw that breaks the camel's back?
What's the worst piece of clothing she's asking that you've ever seen in your life?
I mean, amongst the
Now we're
four of
getting-
us.
No,
Oh,
this is a tough conversation. Oh, probably. His hat.
that
You know,
has.
that's fair.
mm,
That's fair.
Yeah, I gotta give him that.
It's kind of like the everybody hat.
Yeah,
Right? Okay,
Been worn for a long
okay, I
time.
I
yeah.
should be agreeing with him. But I gotta agree.
Then
yeah,
again,
he's-
those boots, Miss King. Looks like you've stood on
Yeah.
2 dead rabbits and used them as boots.
God damn.
Are they made out of rabbit? I think they're made out of rabbit. That would make sense.
There you go.
I think you ate my toots worm.
What's the point of this whole show? What are y'all getting out of this?
Oh, yeah, to kill Beckett.
That would be a mistake.
Easy. Think about everything that comes with.
Oh, I know.
It's a lot. And it's
I ain't
not
gonna
just
see
you.
your face ever again. Hopefully.
It's not the only person you're getting killed by doing that.
Easy, King. For words alone, come on. If people realize that's all it takes, they're gonna put you down like a dog.
That's exactly what they'll think.
Come on now, you know that's a dumb decision. If words are all it takes, they're just gonna put you out of your misery before it's too late.
And you and everyone with the color purple on them is gonna get the same treatment that you do. That's how it works around here. You kill him, and every single one of your people will die the exact same way. Bullets or a noose.
I
And I'll-
prefer that over the ticking time bomb in my head.
We know what we signed up for this life. And it's not just over words. It's just people in general, like you, who throw their weight around because they have a fucking badge knowing there's nothing we can do about it because the state is in shambles. There's judgment is shit. And even if we're innocent of some, we have to plead guilty because there is no fucking way to prove that you're innocent in this godforsaken state.
And how do you think it gets that
Oh,
way?
that's where you're wrong.
How do you think
Oh,
it
is
gets
that right?
point?
Then how come the fucking tea lady's out on bond because there's no one to fucking give her sentence? Or give her a day in court? Tell me that then. Yeah.
That's why you plead not guilty.
Yeah.
That's just a question.
Then you sit around for months on end. Almost just asking to be killed by someone because you have no gun, no weapon, no nothing. And that's if you're lucky if you get out.
And how's that on our heads?
Because you're the
Well-
ones that impose and don't even listen, like the day that I tried to tell Mr. Beckett here about the day of the bank. Tried to tell him something, but instead all he cared about was me giving Cade's name up.
That's not true at all.
You didn't even listen to me when I tried to
You
tell
had
you.
nothing to say. You said you weren't going to give up the name of your person, so what's the point of listening to you, huh?
Exactly, but why would you not want to listen to someone who is trying to tell you something?
You have nothing to say, and you know it. You're just making an excuse for this.
No. I was trying to tell you that that whole warrant situation for that bank was bullshit. In actual fact, none of the people that actually did the fucking crime actually went to Siska for it. Only me.
And did you plead not guilty, which is your right?
I pled guilty
No.
because there was no one to even hear me out. Even you didn't want to hear me out. Which is why I'll never hand myself in peacefully ever again. That's not to mention the shit that you give the fucking bounty hunters for doing their job. You rather them die trying to fucking get someone.
Whose side are you on?
Doesn't matter whose
I
side
don't
I'm
think you
on.
even know.
Definitely not on your side or the bounty hunter's side, but I can see what happens with the bounty hunters. I hear things.
And we hear things too. That's the problem, is you only hear, you don't bother to ask what the other side's like.
You guys
just
want...
assume.
Like
That's
you're
all
gonna
you're
talk to
doing.
us. Like you're gonna talk to us. If I
What
went
if
up
I-
to you, Rose, and said, "Hey, tell me
Christ.
all about what you talk about with the bounty hunters,"
And you don't think people would? That's my point. It doesn't.
oh, I know you
would
talk,
just
Mister. I
assume
know you talk, Mister
everybody
Rose. I've
is a
seen you talk to the
problem.
fire line before.
You see me talk to the fire line before.
Yeah, a couple times actually.
You sure?
Yeah,
Yeah,
once
you were in
outside Blackwater when
Blackwater.
we did our event.
And do you know who killed their leader? Do you know
I
who went out of
am
his way to shoot
very
him
much
down
aware,
and put a
Rose
target
Smith.
on his back? So don't fucking bring that up. That's a fucking mute point. If I was with them, I wouldn't have shot them down. I wouldn't have shot my friends down for that shit.
What do you mean, shut your friends down?
You know the kind of
you
shit they
go.
put me through? And then I had put in a position where I had to put them down? Don't fucking bring up things you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then lie to me then.
Enlighten you.
Yes.
We enlighten you on how they got to that point and why they decided that the system isn't good enough, so they're going to go around shooting people.
Sure, then lie to me.
Because the criminals like you and the rest of the criminals around here of varying degrees of your type want to run around, do all these heinous things, and sure, I can agree that the justice system is absolutely fucked around here, but that's not the fault of the deputies and the marshals and the bounty hunters. We're told to enforce these fucking insane laws that we do go try to enforce, and then guess what? You get people who run around shooting folk all goddamn day, right? 20, 30 of them in a week you got to put away, and then guess what? You're staring at them in the fucking face not a week later. It doesn't matter what they fucking did, how much of it, how bad it was, how long it took to get them, how many people fucking died to get them in that jail. You're looking at them in the face not even a week later. And so after a year of Delgado losing everyone he cares about, other than a few hand who are lucky enough to escape the ire of people who hold fucking grudges over their lifestyle, and when they're caught, then he decides, fuck it, the state ain't gonna help me, I'm gonna help myself. And he turns into a fucking vigilante, running around killing people for being criminals and all that bullshit. And then I'm put in a fucking position where I have to look him in the eyes and plead for his life on his behalf, along with everyone who was dumb enough to fucking follow him into that fucking hellscape. And then I have to shoot him down because he decides he wants to pull a gun on us. And he shoots, he gets shot, he dies. And then that puts a target on my back because I had to do my job in protecting people that day. And yeah, he was a fucking friend of mine. So yeah, I've talked to them before. But you're out of your fucking mind if you think for a second I'm one of those people. Don't bring that up. There's a lot of people around here who have died to try to do the right thing. A lot of my friends included. And I understand that you have your opinions and you don't care to look into them from the other side. You just want to hate because you have that hate built up and you don't know where to fucking put it. So you're going to target the first person that rubs you wrong. And I can tell by the way you talk, you don't quite give a fuck what Fletcher's been through. And that's fine. That's fair. Because I don't honestly give a fuck what you've been through. What matters is what you're doing now. And that's all you can see. That's all we can see. I'm sure you've had a fucking wonderful life. And up to this point, right, you've not cared about what Fletcher's been through. And you've even gone as far as to say it. You don't know what he's had to go through and what may have made him this way. Same reason why I don't know why the fuck y'all decided to do the things that y'all do. Kill people over a revolver, kill people for words and what have you, and then turn around the next day and try to live amongst the civilians over in Blackwater and all that. You guys don't seem to know what you want. But you know what? What people don't do in your defense is no one's bothering to talk to you about it. And that's the problem in this fucking state, is no one wants to talk to nobody and figure shit out. They'd rather just fucking shoot and kill to try to make their point be the loudest. And yeah, there's a lot of fucking assholes around here, badge and no badge. And all that happens from this is that, guess what? Now more people are going to fucking not like y'all and not care to listen to you. And that's why things get the way they get. And that's why you get the firing line. And that's why you get these judges who don't give a fuck. And that's why you get deputies who don't give a fuck. It's because what's it matter? No one listens to nobody. Everyone gets shot. Rinse for fucking Pete. Up until everyone's dead. That's what happens. And that's why we're here at this fucking cliff, is because nobody wants to fucking communicate these days. And now you're all pissed off looking for some sort of vengeance act. And all that's going to do is make things worse. It's just going to be a fucking cycle of people getting grabbed, people getting shot, and everyone being mad that everyone got shot, and it's never going to end. But you won't be mad about it, but also be the reason why it keeps going. It's the same on the deputy side. They do the same shit. The badge don't matter. It's the people. It's all the same.
Some of that's true. Some of it's not. We've tried communicating. I mean, we worked with deputies before when certain deputies did things they shouldn't have done, but it ends up being nothing. For example, let's say Creedy, who decided to have a double-barrel shotgun sawn off and blast away my mother like she was just some dirty animal, one that he wasn't meant to have. We thought, we'll give the state a chance to actually investigate this. We gave him a chance to investigate it.